Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the channel. We are doing some more WWE quizzes and this one is gonna give me a WWE alter ego. Now, if you guys want to play this quiz for yourself, there's going to be a link in the description that you can click. Play along with me, play along after, play along before. It doesn't matter to me. So I'm curious to see if it's going to give me a alter ego, are they going to generate one? Or are they just going to give me the Fiend or the Undertaker or the Demon King? Who knows? But the way this quiz works, I've already tried it because my camera messed up a little bit, so I had to restart. The way this quiz works is you have to determine who is the best out of the people they're going to show you. So what I've been doing, are they the best in their current generation? Because I feel like one of the best is very vague. So I said no for Braun Strowman. I think he's great or even good. I don't know. Take what you will. But I don't think he's one of the best. Then I was on Rusev. So as you see, my camera messed up as I got to Rusev. As I got to Rusev. So here we go. Is Rusev one of the best? In his generation, he's one of the better ones, but I don't think he's one of the best. I feel like when it comes to best, you got to be a great wrestler, which he is. He's probably one of the great wrestlers in WWE right now. But promos, he's funny. I like him on promos, but it could be better. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I have to say no. I'm going to keep it real today. Is Mandy Rose one of the best? She's getting better, but no. Jim Neidhart, I can't comment that much. I've only seen like a match or two. But from what I hear from a lot of people, he wasn't even one of the best in the Hart Foundation. So I'm gonna have to say no. I'm sorry, not me. What I've heard is Kevin Owens one of the best, hands down on the mic, meeting fans in public, freaking wrestling ability. He's definitely one of the best. China, one of the best. Like I said, I've only seen a handful of matches. I know I'm young, leave me alone. But I definitely say she's one of the best, like, women superstars of all time. There's no doubt. So I'm gonna say yeah. Is Undertaker one of the best? Yes. Some people even put him on their wrestling, Mount Rushmores. There's no doubt that Undertaker is not one of the best. Is Jinder Mahal? No comment. I'm sorry. I love Jinder. I'm sorry. No comment. Is Alexa Bliss one of the best? Hey, I might get some hate for this one. I don't know. I think Alexa Bliss is probably one of the most entertaining women's performers on the roster at the moment. You know, you have your great, hear me out. You have your great wrestlers, right? And you have the people who are great on the mic. I think Alexa Bliss is great all around. I think she's probably one of the better sports entertainers in WWE right now. So I'm gonna say yes. Take what you will from that. Is Mojo Rawley one of the best? I'll let y'all answer that one for yourselves. Is Bam Bam Bigelow? Like I said, no comment. I'll just say yeah, just because I have no comment. King Kong Bundy. Again, no comment. Is Kofi Kingston? Of course, my boy. Come on now. Of course, Kofi Kingston is one of the best. Come on, we all know this. Is Lita one of the best? You already know. She is probably my favorite women's wrestlers of all time. Come on now, Lita. Sergeant Slaughter, bro. Let me tell you something. Every now and then, I'll go on the WWE Network and I'll watch an old match just for the hell of it. You know, just to see if I can get into it, bro. I know wrestling was a different time back then, and like I always put my mind in the mindset of yes, this was a different time. It's not gonna be flips, but even then, Sergeant Slaughter bored me. I'm sorry. Mankind, definitely. Even I think he was a great wrestler. We all know this. Promos are great, and then come on, Dude Love, Mick Foley himself, Mankind. You know, Cactus Jack, the gimmicks, man, the gimmicks. You love to see it. Is Bobby Lashley one of the best? Okay, hear me out. I feel like if Bobby was pushed more and utilized more, I think he's injured right now, but if he was pushed and utilized more, I think he could be, but he could still improve with promos. He needs Leo Rush. If Leo Rush was still with him, I'd say yeah. So unfortunately, I have to be fair and say no. Jeff Jarrett, I've seen a couple matches. But what I saw, I don't hate at all. I like his promos. So yeah, sure, why not? Elias. Okay. Listen up. Elias is dope. The gimmick works on the main roster. He could probably go at it for a while if like he actually tried, but he's great. But is he one of the best? No. I'm sorry. I love Elias though. Probably one of my favorites in WWE right now. Is Trish Stratus one of the best? Of course. Come on now. I don't even think I need to comment. Is D'Lo Brown one of the best? Look, I'm gonna comment on D'Lo Brown just for the walk alone. Yes. Just for the walk alone. Is Aleister, come on. Yes. Easily. If Johnny Gargano is not on this list, I'm gonna be mad. But of course, Aleister Black is definitely one of the best right now. Chad Gable, completely underrated. Yes, definitely one of the best. Is Macho Man one of the best? Of course. Everything he did with Miss Elizabeth, and shoot, great wrestler alone. And he was in Spider-Man. Come on. We still say his catchphrases today. Of course, Macho Man is one of the best. Vader, definitely. Cameron. Moving on. Is Bret Hart one of the best? This is a controversial one. I know a lot of people who don't think Bret Hart is even that good, and I know a lot of people who would probably argue that he's one of the best. But you can't deny how popular he was back then and how he put on consistent matches. So I'm gonna have to say yes. All right, Dusty Rhodes, easily one of the best. Easily. And then helping, young talent down in NXT as well, easily one of the best. Roman Reigns, yes, I think he is one of the best in WWE right now, period. If he had just a little bit better of promos, just a little bit. There's not much. I feel like Roman with promos could be great if he didn't say much, but the little he said meant a lot. Either way, his wrestling ability is great. The match he had with Murphy was great. I say he's definitely one of the best right now. Am I tripping? Or is that not how her name is spelled? Okay, either way. Yeah, I'd say she's one of the best. I'd say Maria is one of the best. Would y'all say that? Yeah. She's great with promos. She's great in the ring. She's entertaining. Yeah, I'd say she's one of the best. Seth freaking Rollins, of course. There's really no denying it. His wrestling ability is insane. Promos, heel Seth Rollins. Promos here. Face Seth Rollins, a little right here. Twitter game down here. Anyways, I'd say Seth Rollins is one of the best. Jake the Snake, easy. I don't know how many people know this, even though I say I don't watch like a lot of like old school wrestling. My mom would kind of put on like old wrestling to watch sometimes, especially with Ricky the Dragon, because that was like her favorite wrestler. And then she put on a lot of Jake Robert matches too. All the Jake Robert matches I've seen, I've loved. Easily. Dean Malenko, I'd say he's one of the best, especially the way a lot of people talk about him. I've seen like a match or two, nothing crazy. I definitely say he's one of the best. Are the Hardy Boys one of the best? Probably one of the best tag teams WWE's ever seen. That may be a little controversial, but I feel like they're probably one of the better tag teams. Is Andrade one of the best? Hell yeah. Especially NXT Andrade? Hell yeah. Is Natalya one of the best? I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I like Natalya. I really do. Wrestling wise, she's not that entertaining. She's a good wrestler. I feel like she can even train people, but she's not. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna stop. Is Billy Gunn one of the best? No, he's good though. He's entertaining. He entertains me, but not the best. I don't know. I just want to see what my wrestling gimmick is. Is Finn Balor one of the best? Hell yeah. No comment. Jerry Lawler. No. No. He's a good wrestler for his time. Great wrestler even. One of the best. I'm gonna have to disagree. Andre the Giant. This one's different. This one's a little different. Because if we're being real, he wasn't a great wrestler, but that's not really his fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like his size and his bones and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him a pass for what he could do. Yes. And one of the best. He was probably one of the bigger draws besides Hulk Hogan for his time. So I'd have to say, yeah, he is one of the best. Rey Mysterio is the best luchador ever. Don't care. Don't care what y'all say. The best. Don't care. Becky Lynch, one of the best. Here's the thing with Becky Lynch, right? Here's the thing with Becky Lynch. I'll say yes, but the hesitation, this is where it came in. Becky Lynch is one of the best, right? She can cut a great promo. She's probably been cutting some of the best promos in WWE recently. And she's a great wrestler. But she's not a wrestler that can carry somebody else to a great match. So, and that's not her fault. That's why I was like kind of hesitating. So, she definitely, yes, she is one of the best. But if you think about it, look at the matches she's had with like Lacey Evans, right? Lacey isn't the greatest, so the match wasn't great. Becky doesn't carry people. She carries herself, if that makes sense. So like someone like AJ Styles, he can probably carry a lot of people to a great match. Becky can't really do that, if that makes sense. So I'll still say yes, though. Is The Miz one of the best? When he started out, no. But right now, I mean, if he was heel, I'd like it a little better. But I'd say The Miz is one of the best. He's definitely entertaining. He's almost held the Intercontinental Championship as many times as Jericho at this point. I like The Miz. I like him. Randy Orton, yes. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Okay, but to be serious though, Randy Orton, hear any wrestler talk about the way Randy Orton wrestles and performs in his promos, they put him over like crazy. There's no denying Randy Orton is not one of the best of all time. Is Shinsuke one of the best? Here's my thing with Nakamura, right? I've never not liked Nakamura. I like him and I like his wrestling, but do I think he's a little bit overrated? A little bit. Just a tad bit. I've seen some of the stuff he did in New Japan, but in WWE, I'm honestly gonna have to say no. The match he had with Sami Zayn, banger though. Can't deny. Is Gilbert one of the best? Yes. He's one of the best jobbers of all time. That's the category I'm putting him in. Hands down. Cesaro, one of the most underrated performers in WWE at the moment. He can get better with promos, and that's probably what's going to stop him from getting a world title run anytime soon. Slap a manager on him, problem solved. And he can practice promos in the back or something. Anyways, Cesaro is definitely one of the best. Whoever made this quiz just was like, you know what? Let me slap the Universal title on him real quick. Hulk Hogan. All right. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know what you're thinking. Hulk Hogan. Skin tone, hear me out. Hear me out. Hulk Hogan was great for his time, right? He was great for his time. There's no denying what he has done for the wrestling industry in its entirety. If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, maybe wrestling wouldn't even be as big as it is today. But he is not a good wrestler. I don't even think he was the best wrestler in his generation. He was probably the best entertainer. But do I think he's the best? No. That is my honest answer. Honest answer. Okay? I don't want to hear it in the comments. It's my honest answer. My last quiz video, I just skimmed over him. Look, I gave him a chance. I gave him a chance. Here, all right? Let's move on. AJ Styles. Hands down, one of the best. Hands down. Beth Phoenix. Yes. I feel like Beth Phoenix was in the wrong generation. She was probably one of the best ones in like the Divas division, and I feel like if she was just born a couple years later, she would have been a huge star like right now. So I do think Beth Phoenix is one of the best. Let's see what my alter ego will be. Dr. Destiny. So it is going to give me a generator one. The doctor is in and the pain is here. Okay. Well, everybody's gonna have to start calling me Dr. Destiny anyways. Hope y'all enjoyed. Go hamburger on that like button. And like I said, if you wanted to take this quiz for yourself, again, the link is in the description. And I'll see you guys in another video. Deuces.
Now I'm giving you all of me.